Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today we're back at a juicy little pond, as you can see right there to my left. But today we're not doing any challenges, we're not doing anything like that. Today we're just going out to this juicy little local pond, and we're going to see if we can't get on some big bass. I got a big swim bait tied on, a little swim jig, and then a finesse set up. But we're going to just see if we can't get on some fish. It's been pretty tough fishing lately. I actually went out carp fishing the other day. I didn't end up catching any carp, but I did get on a decent little bass. I'll actually play that clip right here, and then we'll get into the start of today's video. So let's go. Oh, whoa. There's a fish, there's a fish. Got him. There we go. Little guy. There we go, on the swim jig. Thought it was a bite. It's not a bad fish. I'll take it on the swim jig. Just waiting for those carp rods to go off and fish with this swim jig a little bit. And it's not a bad fish. He's a chubby, probably 1.25. Let's get him back. This is a quality little fish right there. And I will take it. I would just need one of these carp rods to go off, and that would just be perfect. Let's go. Let's get this little guy back. All right, guys. Decided to throw the swim jig a little bit in this pond right here, fishing with the carp rods right over there, and this little guy destroyed it. Let's get him back. Felt a bite, thought it was just grass. I was like, what the heck? Then I kind of just reeled it in a little bit slower, and that dude killed it. Alright guys, so as you saw, I just caught that little bass there on the swim jig, which I'm actually gonna throw right now. But we're coming over to this pond right here. I've caught a lot of bass in this pond, and I know that there are some big fish in here. And a swim jig like this is always a great summertime bait when there is a lot of grass in the water. What I like doing with this swim jig is just kind of slow rolling it rod tip down, get it right over top of that grass. And then if I get in that grass, I just kind of pop it out like that. Just pop it out. And a lot of times that's when you get your bites as well. There's a little bass. Let me get him with the other thing. There's a little bass right there, and I feel like it's small. It's actually really tiny. But I feel like he'll eat this. Oh, yep. Got him. Oh, it's a micro one. I knew that he would eat it though. So first fish of the day. Hooked underneath the mouth. I was just fishing with that swim jig. He kind of followed it in. Realized he was a pretty small guy. Actually, super tiny. So I picked up the little Googan bait's drag and drop. And he killed it. He's got these weird kind of black specks on him too. If you guys can kind of see that on the side of his face. Let's get him back. Alright guys, it's the first fish of the day, so I'll take it. It's a tiny guy, but I feel like we can get on some bigger fish, especially with that swim jig. So let's just throw this guy back. There he goes. So, yeah, so he followed in the swim jig. He seemed pretty aggressive, so I figured I got this little tiny 4-inch Googan bait's drag and drop and then I got a little on a wacky rig set up. So I just kind of pitched it in. I figured he would eat it. Just seemed like he was pretty aggressive, but not necessarily big enough to eat that swim jig. A small guy, but we'll get on some bigger fish. There's a fish. Oh, he's got him. Has to be a little bit better. Well, at least a little bit better than that first one. It's not a giant, but it's slightly better. I mean, it's still a little micro bass, but I will take it. I've been finding that these bass actually feel pretty cold recently. And I don't know really why. Oh my gosh. Let's get this little guy unhooked and back into the water. Alright guys, I'll take it. He's definitely been caught before, as you can see right there. But let's get him back. There he goes. Same presentation. I was going to throw the swim jig for pretty much the whole time. But then I got some bites on that big swim bait. And figured this part was really shallow, throw in this bait right here, and he cranked it. Another little small guy, but in the summer, I will take it. As long as we can get on at least the decent one. Maybe like a 2-pounder. Especially in a tiny pond like this. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, that feels good too. Next cast after. Okay, it's not that good. It's probably about the same size. He was fighting way harder for sure. All right, I will take it. 2 fish, 2 casts, 2 fish. And this dude will not chill out. I mean, they're small fish, but I will take them any day in the summer on that wacky rig. And that's another good one. Let's get him back. Next cast after as well. Let's get a little bit better release on this guy. Let's get down there. There he goes. That was the next cast after. I want to throw that swim jig because I know it's going to get on the biggest fish of the day. At least I think it will. Unless I can get one on that big swim bait. But if they're biting this, I feel like I could definitely get on a decent sized one. Small, warm presentation in the summer. Can absolutely get on a big fish. And it's definitely doing work right now. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, that was a good bite. Oh, he's biting it again. Someone's biting it. He's got it. Got him, got him, got him. That seems like a better fish. At least a little bit better. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I mean, it's probably the biggest one of the day. But he felt a lot better than that. He absolutely destroyed it is why I thought it was a little bit better. And it's a decent one, but it's not a giant. Let's get him back in the water. Biggest one of the day. That's kind of sad. This one's the biggest one of the day, but I'll take it. Let's get him back. Alright guys, it's a decent little bass for a tiny pond like this. Let's get him back. Right there. I cast it directly into some grass. So I figured I was just gonna take it out right away because there was grass on it already. At least I thought there was, and that dude just ate it, let it sit for a little bit longer. He took it again. And they've all been on this wacky rig with this drag and drop, just super finessey, smaller, warm presentation in the summer. Oh, I'm getting bit instantly, as soon as I hit the water. Cast it out towards that middle area, as soon as it hit the water. Oh, there he is. He's got it. Got it. Oh, that's a better fish. That is a good fish. What the heck is this? This is a big fish. I'm not even joking. Oh, did he come off? It's not a big fish. What the heck? There must have been so much grass on him. That dude felt huge. That felt like an absolute giant. There must have been a bunch of grass on him or something. What the heck? That felt like an absolutely giant fish. Alright guys, that felt like a giant, but I mean, I'll take it. It's another decent little guy. Let's get him back. Get him to a spot that I don't have to throw him as much. Alright guys, let's get him back. Just step down here, right into the grass. There it goes. I set the hook. He must have been stuck in some grass because that felt huge. And then all of a sudden, about halfway reeling in, all the weight just came off. I must have been in all that grass, or like stuck on a branch or something. That was weird. It felt huge, but I will take it. Not a bad one, not the big one we're looking for, but I will take it. Alright guys, that's going to about do it for today's video. I know it ended a little bit abruptly right there, but I ended up not catching any more fish. I got a few bites on that big swim bait right at the end, but didn't end up catching any on it. I'm definitely going to have to use that, or glide bait, not swim bait. I'm definitely going to have to use that again. I have caught some fish on it in the past, and I feel like if I can get good at throwing big swim baits, big glide baits like that, I think I can get on some pretty big fish with them, and it could be pretty fun because they are fun baits to throw for sure. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you're new. I actually just started my school this week, so uploading may slow down a little bit. I'm hoping that I'm still going to be going out fishing and all that, getting some more videos out for you guys. But if it slows down, that's most likely the reason. But thank you guys for all the support. We are only a couple subscribers away from 500. We will get there in the next couple of days here. But thank you guys so much for watching, like I said. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.